Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to cilinixfxcapital. I hope you're all doing great and welcome to this new video right here on Ethereum. A very, very bullish update. Ethereum has technically broken out, and this is something that ultimately we spoke about a little bit yesterday. However, I did not think this was most likely, right? I mean, what we said yesterday, to start off with a brief recap, and then we'll do a full kind of fundamental review, fundamental analysis. We combine that with a technical analysis for Ethereum. But to start off with a brief recap, I mean, yesterday we were at this major resistance level at 2850, 2800. What I said is that I thought it was, first of all, more likely, which was also in line with some of the imbalances that we left towards 2700, a little bit below that, but let's take that as the main level. I thought it was more likely that we would bounce back to the yearly rolling VWAP, and then if we got a strong reaction there, I thought we could actually break out, right? But what you can see right now, and this is especially if you zoom out, we've had a major bullish breakout, right? We broke out above this level right here at 2800, which you can see. I mean, historically, every time that we have broken above 2800, that caused a massive rally, all right? And therefore, it is also pretty big news. That Ethereum has broken out. Now, the question still remains, is this a real breakout or not? Because at this point of time, the fundamentals for Ethereum seem pretty good, right? I mean, we got the Ethereum Foundation press release about what they're going to do in 2025, 2026. I have to say, I think Ethereum is very corporate, which I personally do not like. But then again, I mean, Ethereum it's very much, it's focusing on the right things. I just think the way that it's focusing on those things could be better, but ultimately what it has caused is massive inflows for Ethereum. There's more and more companies buying up Ethereum as some sort of a treasury strategy. But you can see, I mean, I cannot zoom in, but you can see the Ethereum flows. I mean, these are the highest flows we have seen in a long period of time. Now, I have to say, the last time we got these flows, that was the top, right? So the last time we got that was the 6th of December. The highest inflows happened just before the highs, right? And then after that, we started to pull back. So that is something to be aware of. That is also something in 2024 that happened. The days that we got the largest ETF inflows were actually the tops. And we already got inflows right now for Ethereum since basically the end of April. So that is something to be aware of. But ultimately, the main thing to look at regarding that is, can Ethereum actually hold that level right here at 2800? I think it's even valid if we get a spike down into 2700. That's in general, I cannot load it. No, I cannot load it. But in general, that's also a very high liquidity zone. As you can see, multiple point of controls there. So as long as we hold that level right here around 2700 as support, I think this is a real breakout, and I think we should expect a move at least into 3300 as the next target. So purely, and that's very much based on the technicals. Other fundamentals, I mean, ultimately, yes, I mean, these are very high flows, and we have seen that before, but you can also see that the 12th of November, we also got the highest Ethereum ETF flows in a very long period of time, and we still rallied up higher, right? I mean, higher ETF inflows are a possibility, and that in combination with the volume, which has been great, especially for the summer, in combination with the technical breakout that we have, I would say it's most likely that now we will feel some imbalances. I mean, at some point of time, I'm going to be right by saying that, but we are going to feel some imbalances. I think it's unlikely we're going to drop down all the way to 2700, but all right, it's fine to have a limit order there. And that from there will bounce up and rally up higher. I think that is most likely, at least if the fundamentals around the crypto market also stay relatively stable. And if we get a good reaction to that level of 2800, that's definitely something I will specifically keep an eye on. You can also see that there's a major, some imbalances right there in that level between 2850 and 2780. So I'll keep you updated on that, but for now I'd say this is most likely. So hopefully it helps. Those are my thoughts. Thank you for watching. Take care. And bye.